So we're going to build the car. This is a great project for scrap because really, quite frankly, you don't need full pieces. So you can do this with all the materials in the basic set, but you're going to see that these are irregular sizes because this is just stuff I have left over, because why not? Alright, so really the only trick to this is getting the curve in the body of the car. Yeah, let's go a long ways here. Take a piece of this and cut it in half. Alright. And then you know what, I'm going to kind of come in here and you want to just sort of eyeball whatever you think the shape of the body of the car should be. Now, if you want, I did that just by muscling through it, but if you want with your kid, I'm not going to nail them each time, I just push them in with my fingers, right? You can pre-nail it, one extra one from the other side just to be safe. And now when you're cutting, they won't come, you know, they'll stay in line. But you have to think about, will the nails be inside the cut? So if you're going to pre-cut it, you have to think about whether that'll happen or not. But don't worry about it. This is, you know, the beauty of this toy line is not worrying. I'm going to trim this off just a hair. I think these are a little too pointy. So you can either try to get it just perfect the first time when you cut that arc, or you can just play with it, you know. Again, since you're using scrap, kind of who cares, I think, is the way I look at it. Alright, so now we just have to get something that's about the same width as it, maybe just a hair longer. Alright, so, alright, boom, and we got that. And now if we take this piece, you know, coincidentally, look, if we just cut this like this, it's going to make our two side struts. So, now for tires, I'm going to make them kind of fat. I think that looks good to me. Use the first one as a template for the second one. Put it aside. Use the first one as a template for the third one. Don't confuse those. Use that as a template for the last one. Actually, we'll flip it over. Boom. So you have to make sure that the nail is going to go through. So either you're going to have to push these in far or maybe trim these a little skinnier. I didn't think about that before I did it. I'm going to go ahead and just attach the tires to the... Oh no, we'll do it from the inside. That'll be better. So if you poke the nails through the board first. Boom, boom. Again, I'm varying from the instructions a little bit here. From the inside. From the inside. Now push the tire on. You won't have the cool dot on the outside, but you'll have a much better engagement. If you want the cool dot on the outside, just add one more nail, and it'll look like a cool dot from the outside. Alright, so now you get these cool big tires on. And you always just got to kind of eyeball the centering. Again, you'd hammer that in if you felt like hammering. And, okay. So again, I'm going to vary from the instructions a hair here. I'm going to nail these from the top. I'm going to use my bigger nails. Actually, I'll use one of each. Now we've got to attach that. As so. Come to the bottom, use my two remaining big ones. You don't want to hit it in the center, you want to be just off, because otherwise you're going to split. See how actually on this one I split the boards, and as you can see the nail's pulling it out. So doesn't matter what that looks like, that's the bottom. And boom, now we have the car. These edges are kind of tattered, but that's because I did it fast. When you cut it slower, it'll look cooler. I'm just doing it to make it fast, but I think, boom. Alright, cool.